Yo, what up, homies? It's your boy, Wow Info. We're over here on what I can only describe as my awesome channel. This is iplay. We're over here making fried onions. Now hear me out. Fried onions, fried burgers. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna have some raw onions as well, because the wife, she likes both kinds. So that's what we're gonna do for her. You add a little vegetable oil to this pan right here, so do that right now. You're gonna fill up your Brita water filter with cold water to be filtered. Like so. I have my silicone high heat spatula here, so we'll get that going. A few other items we have here to the side. We'll talk about those momentarily. Such as the gold buns from Dempster's. Such as these wonderful Light Life Jumbo Smart Dogs. That's what we're going to be cooking up in the pan next to Impossible Burgers. So tune in for this episode. First things first, seeing what's to be put away. We have a large watermelon we paid $10 for. I can only imagine Co-op probably gave the farmers $2 per watermelon, which is a joke. Let's see. Lettuce, we have lettuce. I chopped onion. I'm going to fry the onion in a minute. We're going to have a protein shake. Can't not have a protein shake. I have leftover potatoes I'm going to fry up after the onions and the hot dogs and the Impossible Burgers, which are in the freezer here. Impossible Burgers are here. But where's the gold buns? Oh, they're over here. Perfect. So we're going to start out with hot dogs and hamburgers. These are plant-based, so the Impossible Burger here, the red label Impossible Burger patties. Hello, how are you doing? Alejandro in the house. Let's go. One plant-based burger going in the pan. You'll never know it's plant-based. These are epic. They're so tasty. I'm gonna cook up 2 dogs. Why wouldn't I? 2 burgers, 2 dogs going down. Almost all of this food, the wife will have, maybe half a burger, half a hot dog, something like that. Nice to cook though, nice to get in the kitchen and cook. The Impossible Burgers come with a resealable bag, so you don't have to worry about some way to house those. This will cook pretty quick. You want to separate your hot dogs, otherwise known as Light Life Smart Jumbo Dogs. 14 grams of protein. I don't know about the Impossibles. They're loaded with protein as well. There's 3 of these jumbo dogs left. And we'll just pop it in here. I have those tall black garbage bags here for the kitchen garbage can. I'll use that this weekend or this week, depending. I mean, like next weekend, but this week coming up, I'll use one probably for 2 weeks. I don't put any type of edible stuff. It's just papers and, little bits of junk, but no food particles. Maybe an empty food bag that wasn't all slimy, that'll go in there, that type of thing. So now you get this in the fridge as well, the other one in the freezer. Keep that where it's visible. They only last so long. I've got 5 mustards, 3 relishes. I ain't playing. You think I'm playing? Count them with me. 1 mustard, 2 mustard, 3 mustard, 4 mustard, 5 mustards, 1 relish, 2 relish, 3 relishes, a big old head of lettuce. I'm chopping up and dicing a whole onion. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna boil the hot dogs. So over here I actually have a water boiling. So we're gonna stick these in the water because hot dogs are the best when they're boiled. These will be fine just how they are. On a low medium. We're gonna take the center of this onion out. That people get sick from onions because of that center in the onion. The greener your onion, the more likely it'll get you sick. See this? That means this onion is basically no good. It's already starting to root, so it wasn't kept in the darkness. So we'll chuck this onion into the pan, and it doesn't matter how these pieces go in, large or small. They'll break apart, they'll melt apart when they're done cooking with this burger. So put this in there, put this in the garbage. This lot goes in the garbage. You can chuck it in compost. You can chuck it right in your garden. You can do whatever you want. I'll compost it. A little barrel for compost that has to go out in an hour or two. Let's get you back onto this. All right. Let us put this dude time out. When you get a couple of creepers in your chat, it's best to time them out and then hide user. That's what I do to them. And they're never welcome again. Period. They can't be seen. They're never to be seen again in the channel. It's awesome. Hide user. It's by far the best feature that YouTube ever had. Then the troll has to go in under his other account and his other account. But what happens is the police are watching now. So if you're doing stuff, let's say that's bullying, and you use 6 accounts to enter the same person's stream, well, Google has tagged you as multiple users of accounts. Then they go in and see what type of actions or activities are on your history, right? And then law enforcement can completely hammer you if you're evil, right? But when you don't know how Google works, you know, you're a bit of a goof, right? There's a lot worse things that can happen than banning you from a chat. If you're messing with somebody's business, their livelihood, again, once it's proven in court, you can then be sued. So, understand what you're doing before you do it, or you're just as dumb as those people who do things without understanding, right? You like your burgers with mac and cheese? I like my burgers with hot dogs, all the fixings, tomatoes, lettuce, onions, relish, mustards, 3 or 4 mustards minimum on these and then you gotta wash your nice pieces of lettuce here. I'll actually make a salad with the remainder of this lettuce, but first let's get these nice pieces of lettuce washed for our burgers. The burgers take about 5 minutes on each side. It's plants, right? So you're not going to get sick if the burger's a little bit undercooked. You do want to cook them, but you're not going to get diarrhea or weird illnesses from this, right? But you do want to cook your food thoroughly. But if you eat raw meat, boy, you can end up with parasites and all kinds of stuff. Do you know what a parasite is? So choose wisely what you eat in your gullet, because there's no turning back. Once you eat parasites, you're screwed. So cut out pork. Pork will give you parasites easy. Cows, pork, cows, pigs and cows will give you parasites all day. Fish can contain parasites. Look how beautiful that looks. Tell me you wouldn't just feast on just this alone. White onion. This is the colors of Italy right here. That's beautiful. The colors of Mexico right there. Two of my favorite countries to eat off of. For tables, Italy and Mexico. By far the greatest two countries to ever exist. Period. You got Italian food. You got Mexican. I could live in Italy and Mexico's cuisine forever. Forever. So good. See how nice the onion just will come apart once it's time? Not sure how that little bugger made it in there, but we'll just chuck that right in the compost heap. And yeah, now you've slathered your onions with your Impossible Burgers. Get the fuck out of here. This is going to be tasty, bruh. So now you want to start on your buns. Remember I was telling you about your lettuce and stuff? Get that to the side. You're going to make a couple side salads today. So start with a plate. You need 2 buns. You got 2 burgers and 2 hot dogs. You're going to need 2 of each. It's kind of like Noah's spaceship that I'm going to start making my movie about. It's not Noah's Ark. It's Noah's spaceship. If you know what a ship is, if you know what an ark is, it could totally be a spaceship, okay? So if you want to see my new movie, it's coming out next fall. And I'm starting the movie this weekend, actually. This Sunday, I'm doing the first scenes of the movie. Anybody wants to get their name in the credits as a founder? You're not an investor, but you're a founder. You're helping me support my dream. And you get a ticket to the movie first. You know, you get to see it before anyone else because you're a legend. You know how the deletes, they won't like that. They always want to be first and see everything, right? They're going to pay extra. Oh crap, this is a hot dog. We're not doing tomatoes on the hot dog today, but tomorrow we are. We're doing no lettuce. We're doing real onions, not those 3D printed onions, real onions. Lots of onion on there. My wife's a freak. And I am also a freak. And I put lots of onion on mine too. See? Tons of onion. You could put queso on your hot dogs. You could do whatever you like to your hot dog. Let me show you the next step. See, once you boil your hot dogs, once you boil them, you slam them down into this pan here. Let me turn some lights on here. Let me turn on my stage lighting. I couldn't figure out if there was people with low IQ or just really poor that lived in a trailer park. It turns out it was both. Really poor people that live in a trailer park thought I was totally something I wasn't. It's hilarious. What looks really good? Can you say happy birthday, Anna? Fucking Anna, happy birthday to you. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Anna. I want to suggest a happy birthday, Anna. And just for such an occasion, Anna, we have these megalithic, gigantor chocolate chip cookies. You can get your very own gigantor chocolate chip cookie too, Anna. All you got to do is super chat me $9,000. All right? Also, Anna, if you're wondering, it's cupcake season, Anna. Happy birthday to you. Anna, happy birthday. We're not done there, Anna. You thought you were hungry before, Anna. Check out my giant donut. Happy birthday to you. Next, the hot dog buns, which are over here. We're going to slather different things on different things. I like barbecue sauce on my hot dog, on my burger, but I don't like it on my hot dog. I love 5 types of mustard on my hot dogs. But these buns are Dempster's Gold buns. You want to slam a couple of these on the sumbitch right here. And I'm going to show you some things, all right? So, first of all, you're going to look for barbecue sauce in your fridge, which I don't even know if I have any. was out of hot sauce for a while, so I was using barbecue sauce, and then I was like, damn, the barbecue sauce is good, and then it was like, it's gone. She gone. I think we're out of barbecue sauce. Like I said, I've been less saucy than usual. There's a lot of sauces that are just loaded with shit, right? So I stopped buying them. I actually did. I stopped buying them. But I got some salsas. Fuck, we got ketchup. And we got jalapenos. We got relish back here. We got more relish. We got garlic paste. We got all kinds of shit. We got more pickles. 2027. Fucking A. These pickles are awesome. We got olives. I got vitamins. You know. We got options, folks. We got the options, baby. We're gonna add a little ketchup to them fly dogs. We're calling them fly dogs now. We get our vitamins in us. So we live forever. Got the wife's vitamins, so she lives forever too. Got all kinds of stuff going on here, but let's show you these burgers. Look at the face of these burgers right now. Impossible burgers are so nice and thick and juicy. We got our onion caramelizing perfectly. Gonna add a little bit of seasoning to those damn burgers. An absolute dash of herbs. Helps the onion really go down. And then you grab a little bit of this, of course. Why wouldn't you? And that stuff's epic. Give it a little spin like this. These stuff's just spinning. Grab your burgers. Move the onions around. Take your burger, find a clean spot on the pan there, bam, hammer down. Same thing, clean spot on the pan. And this way you know you're gonna get a good central fry on the center of that thing with them seasonings right into it. You can leave that onion on top. You can actually begin again now slathering onions around the damn burgers. It's a thing. When you know about slathered onions, fried slathered onions, holy Dinah. You could have went to the store and bought this stuff at the store and 25 bucks, 30 bucks, you could get 7 burgers, maybe 10 burgers. Or you go get 1 or 2 burgers. They taste like hell. They're not good for you. I'm actually going to ask the wife what she wants on hers, but I'm going to do mine first because my wife sucks. Doesn't like a lot of things. You suck. If you have to like, I want one pickle, 1 onion. Fuck that. You suck. Loaded means fucking loaded, bud. The fucking hammer the fuck out of the pickles on this thing. Like, don't even question it. Just start fucking hammering it with pickles. 3 inches high of pickles. That's how many pickles? 3 inches across the circumference. You're not going to need relish unless you're stupid. Get a bunch of relish on the other side. Get it on there. Then I got this, what do we got here? We got this thing here. Honey mustard. You can get the honey mustard on there, bud. What are you doing? Now you're going to take shit tons of slathered caramelized onion. You can just load it on there. Anything less, you're stupid, right? Now you got hot dogs in the other pan. And these hot dogs look just weird after they've been boiled. Slam them into your sizzler. I call it the fucking sizzler, bud. And let those think about how hot I am for a minute. Anybody can cook. It doesn't matter young or old, stupid or dumb. You just need more practice. If you're stupid, you have to do it 1,000 times before you get good at it. So now you get your burgers to this point right here. You're laughing. Look at the consistency of these burgers. It don't matter which one I get. I'm a legend in the kitchen. So grab this one, pile her down, sneak a couple other fucking onions on there. Why wouldn't you? Grab your wiener by the balls, you know, slam that on there. Then fried onions on the other one for sure. There'll be no complaints from her about that. And then she's definitely going to want, I don't know if she's having half a burger or what, but look at how juicy that fucking burger is. Get these onions across the hot dogs. Get that pan in the sink. I washed the pot, rinsed out the pot with the wiener water soup in it. That's done. The frying pan rinsed and drained. Look at the fucking sheet pan of food, bud. Can you say happy birthday? Yes, I can. And take my other vitamin here, my electrolytes. Next, layer them with lettuce. All good burgers get loaded with lettuce, okay? It can hang off the side. You want people to see what you're having. You want them to know that it's a layered lettuce burger. You know what I mean? Mine, I just go like this with mine. Sheet pan it. Hammer down. Put a little more on there. Why wouldn't you? Right? And then the tomato. Now you put tomato on there. And don't be cheap with the fucking tomatoes. Unless you're a total goof. And now you take this. Fuck, I think we're taking some of the lettuce from the other fucking real estate here. Hang on. Fucking lettuce and tomato down. Burger. Holy fuck. The fucking lettuce is in both burgers. It was twinning. So we've got a bit of a lopsided burger there. Get that over. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Some of your titties are bigger than the left is bigger than the right or something. Ah. I like it that way. It's a little bit, it's like almost two women. You're having almost two women that day. You know what I mean? Holy fuck, is that good. Fuck me running. This is good. Oh, fuck yeah. Best burger I ever had. There's no processed cheese on there. It's all fucking really good for you. Fuck me, that's so good. Wow. I'm gonna save my potatoes for my lunch. This is my breakfast. It's like 3:30. It's okay. That's how we fucking roll. Time to do up the hot dogs in the back. I know the wife wants a little... Hey, wife, you want ketchup and mustard and relish on your burger with onion? Okay. So she's pretty much a boss when it comes to hot dogs. She just really bitches out with the burgers. The stuff on the burger, she's like... She will have a loaded burger, but she will specifically say to me she didn't want the barbecue sauce or, you know, there is shit she doesn't want on there. And I'm like, how the fuck, how does those words even come out of your mouth? So no, mine's got the extra mustard. I'll keep an eye on that. These are mine. She's going to have half of this and probably a couple bites of that. I'll eat the rest. No fucking big deal. Ketchup, mustard. Karen wants a little bit of relish. Oh shit, I think that might be too much. It's okay, I'll load mine with all her relish. And just do this. If there's too much there, bam. Now there isn't. Karen, the fuck's wrong with you? I think I took a little too much there. Put this there. There. Now she got onion, ketchup, and mustard. She can't complain. Karen's gonna be really happy about this. There's still leftover. Oh, sure, the burger here didn't get any tomatoes. The lettuce fucking fell off the burger. This is not done right. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some goof in the chat. You're supposed to put tomato next to the onion and on top of it. I'll be like, fuck you. I didn't grow up working at fucking Loser Donald's, bud. Great if you did, but don't come on my show and tell me how to make a loser burger. Fuck, this is a hash burger, man. Get a life, you know?